Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today I want to discuss George Lucas. Now, we learned recently that Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy has opened up about the creative processes behind the Rise of Skywalker, explaining to us how the team consulted with George Lucas to craft a concluding chapter of the Skywalker saga. In a video interview for Entertainment Weekly, Kathleen Kennedy revealed that the writers sat down with George Lucas before scripting Episode 9. As they were keen to gain insight and perspective from the Star Wars creator's head of the final installment of the Skywalker saga. Now, this is a quote directly from her. It says that we sat down with George for a long meeting before we ever put pen to paper on this final episode, so we had the benefit of his thoughts. We took a lot of notes. As Yoda would say, there's great responsibility that goes with doing this, and I think that we all took that seriously. She also added, it's a long process, but we also look for that core group to arrive at solidarity in the decision, and we got to that on this pretty quickly. Kathleen Kennedy also touched on the scope of the project, and she noted the huge responsibility of wrapping up a saga that has spanned for decades, in multiple trilogies and multiple generations, while simultaneously ushering in a new area of storytelling to continue to expand the mythology and the future of Star Wars. As we do know that there is a new trilogy coming, and they do have a director for this trilogy. She also said for something that's been here for 40 years entertaining audiences, and something that George initially set out to do as a kind of 3-act saga of these 3 trilogies, I think we felt that we should honor and respect that. And we're taking the time to really look at where this is going from the standpoint of a saga, not just looking at what the next 3 movies might be or talking about these in terms of a trilogy. We're really looking at what is the next decade of storytelling so that we can actually build mythology. Now, I do think she is saying these things with a lot of thought, as recently she had said some pretty stupid things, let's admit. But I have read the rumors about the test screening that was done and how the audience was upset about the ending, so they had to bring George Lucas in and they used his ending for the movie instead. If that's true, I really don't know what to think about what Kathleen Kennedy is saying. In her quote, she made it seem like George was involved from the very beginning, but to some leaks and rumors that's false. Now, I love the fact that George is involved with the ending of the Skywalker saga. I think we could all agree that nobody knows Star Wars and the Skywalkers better than George Lucas does. So to see him involved in any capacity is very exciting. Now, all Kathleen Kennedy said is that they talked to him and got his ideas, so that's still not a true guarantee that they used anything for sure. And the rumors about the test screening are just rumors. So when the Rise of Skywalker finally releases, I have tickets to the first showing, by the way. I'll be excited to try and figure out what scenes were inspired by George, and if the ending in any way was really inspired by George Lucas. As I think it won't be that hard to tell, as George has a unique way of storytelling and making movies, so I think true fans would notice if any of the ending was inspired by George Lucas himself. Now, I do want to say that we all should take this with a grain of salt, because we really won't know anything about the Rise of Skywalker until we finally see it. And I want to know what you think of what Kathleen Kennedy said in the comments down below, and if you want to see more content relating to Star Wars, then subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one.